Our quest is to create that responsible, transparent, and resilient critical mineral supply chain for the United States, its allies, and partners for the purposes of national defense as well as economic security. And so we need to keep expanding our ability to source material from those allies and partners.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Alberto Rosende. He is the CEO of M2i Global. And Alberto, good to see you again. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Very busy, but great to see you as always, Steve.
Well, interesting news out from the company talking about a collaboration, really looking at projects in Africa. So this is kind of an interesting one. Tell me a bit more about it.
Well, yes, we came across Mr. Anthony Moore, who's the founder of Evrensel Impact Group, a while ago, and we were very interested in the work that he was doing in reaching out to many countries across Africa, across the entire continent, establishing relationships, looking at opportunities in various sectors, not only in minerals and mining, but also in providing water throughout the continent. But one of the things that struck us the most was their approach to the ethical sourcing and responsibly managing these projects. And they have what they call a Ten Commandment ethical charter, which was very attractive to us in terms of just starting from that perspective, looking at ways to take advantage of the resources that can be provided, but in a very ethical and responsible way. And so we got to talking, and we realized that definitely was in the interest of both of us to collaborate.
Yeah, and so their presence in Africa has really grown. We're talking about Mozambique, Nigeria, Botswana, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, pretty well everywhere in Africa. They have a presence, or at least starting to have a presence.
That's correct, and they really start kind of from the top down. The organization and the members of the organization have great experience in working in international markets, and so they were able to reach at a very high level and really take advantage of the relationships that they've been building over time. This isn't a crack the egg once and you have a great souffle. This is something that has been curated for an awful long time throughout their professional lives. And so they bring great credibility and great connections, as well as a really great perspective on doing things responsibly. So we're really looking forward to a great and successful collaboration.
Yeah, it's a right now it's a non-binding agreement, so there's still some due diligence that has to be done, regulatory
Sure.
approvals, things like that. So there's still some work that has to be done, but it sounds like it's off to a fairly positive start.
Well, absolutely. And you know that our quest is to create that responsible, transparent, and resilient critical mineral supply chain for the United States, its allies, and partners for the purposes of national defense as well as economic security. And so we need to keep expanding our ability to source material from those allies and partners. And so we're willing to sit down and talk to anyone that can create that critical mineral supply chain so that we can really get to the work of building that midstream processing that we've been talking about over the last couple of years with you, Steve, here in the United States.
All right, we look forward to hearing more about this when the time is right. Alberto, thank you so much. Good to see you again.
Always great to see you. And thanks again, Steve. Look forward to the next time.
All right, Alberto Rosende, the CEO of M2i Global.